The problem is no one really wants to play anyone in the MAC. So, that's the problem you run into. I mean, Akron played Purdue well this year too. I think they only lost by 10.
Yep.
But the score was a little deceiving. They played better than that. Obviously, it's well known. No one wanted to play Miami. I think it said they reached out to like 70 plus schools and they weren't interested.
Yeah.
I think it's huge for the MAC. I think if both teams show up, they will, um, you know, if they both win at least one game, I think that would be big for the conference going forward.
Who knows? They are both in the Midwest region, so by some sort of miracle, if you will, if they face off in the Elite Eight, that would obviously be very great. Kyle commented, he said, "Hey guys, don't have much time to talk or watch, but I sent Josh a link to my sports group bracket challenge. No buy-in, so obviously the three of us are invited. Yeah, no, we'll check that out. I'll enter in that for sure with you. But yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, it's great for the MAC tournament to have two teams. We obviously watched Akron last 3 days. I thought they looked very well for large stretches over the course of their 3 games, of course. And listen, I mean, Akron plays Texas Tech in the first round. I mean, I know 12-5 is your
big upset watch.
It's like your typical upset, I guess, in the NCAA tournament. More times than not, like 12 seeds will upset the 5 seed or whatnot. But listen, they certainly have a chance in the first round. And I know Miami High plays SMU. I think you said they were opening line was 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
Miami 8.5 point dogs, but
home game.
It's a de facto home game. And listen, I mean, SMU, I think we're struggling towards the end of the year in the ACC, but
yeah,
I mean, Miami wasn't killing it in the MAC at the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, they played with their food and they finally got burned in the tournament at just the wrong time. At least, I'm glad the committee at least rewarded a one-loss team.
Yeah. And an undefeated in the regular season team.
Right.
Because what are we doing with the regular season? Let's just skip right to the conference championships.
Exactly.
If we're not going to do reward.
Just play like a double elimination tournament to figure it out at that point.
Yeah.
I agree. Just kind of reviewing the whole bracket, the 4 number 1 seeds. Duke, I believe, was the overall number 1. And then it was Arizona, Michigan, and Florida.
Correct.
Duke in the East region. I believe Michigan was is that the South?
No. Michigan was Midwest. Florida was South. Arizona was West. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, and then, Ohio State, they're the 8-9 matchup against TCU, which that's not going to be an easy matchup. And then their reward if they win that game is 99.9% chance going to be Duke. So
it can be Siena.
Yeah, did you pick that in your bracket?
I did not know.
Okay. All right.
I love watching a 1 seed lose.
Happened twice now.
Fairleigh Dickinson and
UMBC.
UMBC. Yeah. Who, by the way, in the play-in for the 16.
Yep. Because UMBC did it first.
And then who would they play?
Michigan.
Yep.
Because UMBC did it first. They beat that Virginia team that couldn't hit a 3 to save their lives.
And then UMBC was hitting everything as well.
And they were that Virginia team was the extended 2-3 zone defense and shoot 100 threes a game. They couldn't make a 3, and they were getting burned behind the arc. So their game plan was really just fell fucking flat on their fucking face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was a team where they were great defensively, but obviously you said UMBC was just crushing it offensively, just bombing threes, and then Virginia couldn't hit shit. Tito said Buckeyes did well for themselves from fringe bubble to an 8 in a couple weeks. Yeah, Tito, you're right, because a couple of your bracketology people you might follow on social media was like Ohio State, like, okay, last 4 in. And then they had
First 4 out, last 4 in.
Yeah, and then
they should have beat Michigan in the tourney.
Yeah, like they had those. Close game. I think they had those 3 wins in the tourney. Or was it 2?
I think it was 2.
And then they won I think they won their last 2 games of the year.
Yeah.
Either way, I mean, yeah, like from going to like that 11 seed play into an 8, I mean, that's good on them. Obviously, it's going to be a tough matchup, I think, with TCU and then Duke in the next round. But real quick, for you guys, what is your best first round matchup or most intriguing, however you want to interpret that.
Best or like on upset alert?
The most intriguing, because I will ask you who's on upset alert. Next question.
Who did I have?
I'll go
I
first
had
if
it.
you guys want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So if Miami Ohio wins, they'll face Tennessee 11-6 matchup. I don't mind that. I think Tennessee could be beaten. I mean, I think they lost their first SEC game.
They lost to Vandy.
Yeah. So they're not exactly coming in fine form. And then the other one I wrote down was another 6-11 matchup. I took Louisville and USF.
I was
I-
thinking of that.
I took USF to beat Louisville.
Yeah.
I would say my most intriguing would be the Clemson Iowa. I think it's just going to be a good game.
That's 7-10.
It's 8-9.
8-9.
Okay.
So I think that's just going to be pretty even teams.
Sure.
Good matchup. And I think most intriguing, I think coming off the MAC tournament, I think if Akron can hit some of their shots, like I was saying yesterday, I think they're going to have trouble. I mean, they're going to get run off the floor if they shoot like they did yesterday.
Sure.
But if they can get some of those shots to go down, because some of them weren't bad looks, they just weren't hitting them. So if they get they got good guard play,
Mm.
in that 12-5, I mean that's upset central
I'm gonna take a slight cop out.
Miami.
No, I think that I think the St. Louis Georgia game is going to be a pretty interesting one to watch. I don't want to say St. Louis is underrated because I mean they didn't win their conference tournament in the A10
Yeah.
and they were still on 9. I'm a big Robbie Avila guy.
Yes.
That's my guy.
I knew that. Yeah, I knew that's where you were going.
Milk
with that.
Chamberlain.
Yeah.
But
What was the other nickname you had for him?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Yeah, Kareem. There you
Larry Nerd was another one. Big fan.
go.
But
He's
I
going to
think-
do well for himself selling insurance in a year or two.
That's fine, man. He gets the. I mean, he transferred from Indiana State, followed his coach.
Yeah.
Now he's going to be in the tourney, so that's pretty cool, like that. But yeah, that's my. I like that. I like that matchup.
What is your upset alert for the first round?
Can you scroll? Oh, no, man, I see it. I'm gonna go Troy over Nebraska. Did you do the same thing?
You cunt. Yeah.
Sorry. You know, Troy actually, Troy just beat Akron about a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
You know, I think Troy's low key slept on. I mean, they're kind of in a shit conference, but I mean, you know, what little I've seen of them, I mean, they look pretty good and pretty solid. I think Nebraska is severely overrated. I think they rode the wave of the first 2.5 months of the season
Mhm.
into a 3 seed, 4 seed, 4 seed.
4 seed.
You know, I mean, in a crowded Big Ten, but yeah, man, I think Troy's my my pick for upset. I also did touch a little bit early. I do have USF also winning as well.
Yeah. So mine, I mean, yeah, you took mine. I was Troy over Nebraska, but it's not necessarily Troy's. You know, they're a good mid-major team. I believe they won the Sun Belt.
Yeah.
You guys are both on Troy?
Yeah. So I would hammer.
Taking them to cover
Nebraska,
right now.
Nebraska alt line 20.5.
Yeah, Nebraska by 40. But yeah, I'm more. That's more of a for me. It's more of a fade against Nebraska because they're I think 6-6, 6-7 in their last 13 games.
Fred Hoiberg does not do well in the tournament.
Yeah, so that's more fade on them. Obviously, Nebraska, all in all, is a great season for them because they're becoming more of a basketball school, of course. But it's
That's
For
'cause
right
they-
now, like
that's
this-
because they suck at football.
sure. But my main point is it's a fade against them because of
Yeah.
how Nebraska's kind of just sputtering into the tournament,
Yeah.
where Troy.
Getting hot
What-
at the right time.
Yeah.
Nebraska lost their only Big Ten game, if I'm not mistaken, in the tourney. I don't think they won a game in the tournament. I think they got a double bye.
I think you're right.
And
I
they
think they lost to
You're
UCLA.
a
Maybe.
double by. How you doing?
Yeah. Okay. What's yours upset?
So,
pick,
like,
smartass?
Akron, as I pointed out earlier, but then my
Oh.
second one,
Original
thank you. I like Kennesaw State over Gonzaga.
Gonzaga, Zagnuts.
Gonzaga
go
is,
ahead.
I mean, it's the Saints' last name. It's Gonzaga.
Go ahead. Why do you? Is this a
Yeah,
fade
no.
again? Is this a fade against Gonzaga because you don't like Gonzaga?
Gonzaga. And yes, I don't think they're as real as they're riding the coattails of the past couple of years. Also, I did see some. You see, 23, I want to say, straight years in a row they've made the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Second longest streak in NCAA history behind Tom Izzo.
I feel it's got to be longer than that.
All right.
I mean, I'm just saying because
Yeah.
like they started.
No, Mark Few started early 2000s, I believe.
I thought it was late 90s, so that's where my timeline's off. So yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So,
and
Good.
before Mark Few got there, the only graduate that was worth a damn was John Stockton.
yeah.
I mean, he's even not as good as everybody says. They lied about his stats.
This guy.
Have you seen that though?
You do strike me as a Karl Malone fan.
No, I'm not a big fan of most '90s basketball players. I mean, on the court,
Got it.
on the court, not really, but off the court, I mean, Curry was a good guy.
All right. Last
I'm
thing.
talking Jimmy Kimmel, Karl Malone, not.
I thought you were talking about the guy that raped a 14-year-old.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Anywho,
We're walking a line here, Martin.
No, I'm past the dog.
last thing. Final Four predictions. Early Final Four. This doesn't be etched in stone or anything.
I'm gonna go. My four
Never
teams
mind.
that I have are Florida, Arizona. I have those as the only 2 1 seeds.
Shit, can you give me a tablet? I forgot to pick a South region.
Oh, fuck.
I'm an idiot.
So I have Florida and Arizona as my only number ones making it out. I have UConn coming out of the South, I think it was. And you know
East?
what?
East?
Fuck it, we ball. Miami Redhawks to the Final Four, baby.
All right, so you're Miami, Ohio, out of the Midwest.
Yeah, I mean,
UConn's in the East, you schmuck.
sorry. The Midwest section of the bracket is just, I feel just
Who's your
pure chaos.
your South team is Florida. What about your West? Arizona.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go next. My team out of the South is Houston.
I do like Houston.
West is Arizona. Iowa State out of the Midwest, and because I didn't want to honk too hard on a MAC school or that other shit team from up north. And Iowa State out of the Midwest, and then UConn out of the East. I like UConn. I think it's gonna be. I mean, East region is a pretty good region.
I do have the Buckeyes.
You have the
beating-
UConn? You have UConn?
I do.
All right. Well, I'm going to change mine.
I do have the Buckeyes beating Duke in the second round.
That's you're honking too much, buddy.
Yeah. So
Like,
I guess
it's good that
Ohio
Ohio
State's
State.
battle tested, man.
It's good that Ohio State's in the tournament. I just don't think that they will go past Duke.
Crazier stuff's happened, man.
Jared Zollinger forgot to play basketball.
There's not Coach K's not out there coaching on the sidelines. Not that Shire's bad, but
The chart, he's won 3 or 4 ACC tournaments, I think, or something.
Right.
He's made the.
but they haven't done much in the actual tournament,
I mean, they made it to the Final Four last year.
did they?
Yeah.
Okay,
They,
well,
they lost heartbreakingly to Houston on a tip
oh, that's right. You right. Well, they also had Cooper Flag and Conconapple. Who
Yeah,
might
but
be
you said-
Rookie of the Years.
Yeah, but you said Cooper Flake sucked and was the most overrated player to come out of.
I didn't say he was the most overrated player. I said I thought that he was.
No, you definitely did.
I didn't say he
you
was
definitely
good.
did. You said he wasn't going to be as good as everybody says. He's going to be an okay role player.
Mm, I think you're twisting my words.
That's
I
what
did say.
it was.
Listen,
You said he was
I
overrated.
did say he was overrated. Yes, I did say that.
You said he wasn't going to be a star.
Jury's still out.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I mean, if he
Did you watch him play today?
Not really work.
so I
This,
had
this is work. What are you talking
so I had UConn.
Pace the same. It feels like.
Really? Hold on. You guys fucking holding out on me? Because I've heard him talk about it. You guys are
about?
dicks.
Just finish your point.
I had UConn, but I'm going to go Duke now because you guys are both on UConn. So I got Duke, Florida, Iowa State, and Wisconsin. Just that 5 seed. I like Wisconsin taking a run at it.
Gotcha. All right. Speaking of Cooper Flag and the Mavericks, they beat the Cavs today. Max Strus did come back
Play well.
for his first game, obviously all year, and he played very well. But I don't think the rest of the team played too well.
no.
What was your main takeaway from the game, Martin?
It was good to see Struce back out there, and like he was shooting with confidence. It looked like he was comfortable to be back out there and playing.
Yeah.
Which is big. We were down a lot of guys.
J.A. was out. Tyson was out. Porter.
Yeah.
Merrill
Merrill was out.
Yeah.
So I mean, we were out 4 rotational guys.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Harden started like 1 of 7.
Yeah,
I'm sure that didn't help.
Harden was struggling. Don wasn't shooting great from 3. Ellis was, I think, having Ellis start, I think just asking a little bit too much of him.
You need his energy off the bench.
Yeah, I think him playing, he's trying to play too much out of what his role is when he starts. Because he turned the ball over a couple times on just kind of dumb, kind of bad passes that if he would have just been maybe a little bit more settled down, maybe more playing within himself, would have made those passes easier. I think, we just got to get healthy is the biggest thing. I mean, we haven't been healthy all the year, and
Yeah, but I think the way everything's been set up the past week or so, specifically, is I think we are gearing towards the playoff run. I don't think Kenny or the team is really concerned with seeding.
no, I don't think they should be. But my issue
Right.
is that no one has played together.
Right.
So they're not gearing up to the playoff run if you don't know how to play with each other.
Well, they still have a month left in the
Yeah,
season.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I'm concerned that we're running out of time to learn how everyone plays.
It's not like they're not practicing together. I mean, they're running 5-on-5s. I mean, they're not.
I mean, it's not the
Sure,
same.
it's different than game. Sure, but it's as close to game as you can get.
Yeah,
I'm not overly concerned. At least not yet. I think, like I said, I think we're holding back JA. We're definitely holding back Merrill. Dean Wade, I think they slow played. They really, really slow played Struce. I think the Struce timeline was to get him clicking come late March, early April to start that run.
Yeah.
But I think, I think the Cavs are kind of low key trying to settle into that 4 seed. I know I said they just didn't care about seeding, but I think that I think they would rather see the Pistons in the second round than, say, the Celtics.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're trying to slide into that 4 or 5. The 4 to get home court advantage, 5 to obviously you're still in that range to get Detroit round 1. If Detroit gets out of the first round, we've seen JB coach in the playoffs, so who knows?
Well, that's also if Boston doesn't catch them.
Exactly. Well, that's true. Yeah, because it's what 3.5, 4.5, something like that.
They're getting close
I
now.
just had it up. 4.
So
Boston. Yeah, Boston's 4 games back. Cavs are 7.5. They are 2 games above Orlando for the 4th seed.
okay.
I don't want them to get too cute about the seeding. We've tried that in the past, and it comes back to bite us in the ass.
True.
We just we're not a good enough team yet to be cute with the seeding and everything.
We're better than we were with that team that they did that. That was JB's last year, if I'm not mistaken. No,
Yeah.
JB's second to last year, because that's when they got that 4 seed or the 5 seed. The 5 seed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not overly concerned. I still think the East is wide open. Pistons don't scare me. I mean, I think the Celtics are just kind of playing out of their minds. I mean, they're going to have to cool down eventually, right? I mean, I know that's kind of weird to say 4 or 5 months into the season, but I mean, and they just got Tatum back, but I don't.
I mean, I think Boston might be they're the team that has that winning culture. And so
they're a great offensive team.
Yeah, like if you instill that, like even, they may have traded away Porzingis or who do they? Porzingis is in the offseason, right?
Yeah.
Well, they were kind of gearing up for if they were to tank, whatever. But then, I mean, Jaylen Brown's been playing well. Whole team's been playing well.
That's what I'm saying. They punted before the season started, and it just
don't tell the players.
Kind of worked out.
They also didn't punt all
Well,
the way. They did. They punted a little
They
bit.
didn't punt on third down.
I would say they more ran like a draw on third and long rather than punting on fourth down.
All right.
All right. Anyway, Cavs schedule coming up. I know they're going on the road for a few games at Milwaukee, in Chicago, then in New Orleans, and then come back for home games against the Magic and Heat. So, listen, I think if the Cavs just kind of if they stick in that 4 seed range, I think they'll be okay.
I don't think it's even a win-loss thing at this point. I think it's feeling good about how you're playing.
Yeah.
Right?
No, and that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
they just and everybody has. They did so much in the trade deadline, and nobody has been healthy. So, like everybody hasn't been healthy since then. That my thing is Kenny still needs to learn what rotations he wants to do with what, like in what situations. So Kenny still needs to learn the players. The players need to learn how each other play and where they're expected each other to be at on the court and everything. That's my biggest thing is they got to learn. They still have to learn how to play with each other, and you can tell they don't know how to play with each other. Like today, their stretches say that they were just doing stupid shit because they didn't know what the other people on the team were doing.
But this is also a completely different conversation than everyone was having 3 weeks ago when Cavs started 7-0 with Harden. Oh, he's fitting in well. They play great together. Blah 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 blah. It's just.
I mean, there was no conversation.
They're a Jekyll and a Hyde team.
No, I mean, to push back on that, there were conversations that people were having that said he's fitting in well, but there's question marks about what Schroeder and Ellis are. They've played well so far, but what is Kenny going to do in these situations? Because I saw on social media and I heard on some podcasts about people bringing up questions about what rotations are going to look like, even when they were on the winning streak. Now, I would say the average fan wasn't saying that. It was more the sickos and people covering the team.
Yeah.
Your diehards, if you will.
Yeah. And the average fan was saying, "Oh, this is a perfect trade because everybody's
Because
fitting
it's
so
7-0.
perfect." Yeah.
But we played 5 teams with losing records.
Yeah.
So no, I'm like I get that, but like again, I'm not really concerned because even if you think about it, even when the Cavs made their title runs, right, they kind of went through these lulls. It was the same shit. Where like they weren't healthy, they were kind of just throwing bodies out there to get to April. I'm not saying that's exactly what we're doing, but I think we are being. If you're 99% ready to play, you're sitting because you're not 100.
My pushback to that would be we don't have LeBron and we don't have the championship pedigree
Yeah.
on guys on our bench that we had on because even like Channing and Richard being veteran guys, James Jones and Mike Miller having veteran championship experience. We don't have that level of. We have some of it in Schroeder. And Harden's been in the playoffs before. Don got into the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah, veterans who've been in the playoffs, but obviously just not the championship level.
Yeah.
Right.
And even still, even a lot of our veterans don't have that deep of playoff experience. Like some of them do, but Don doesn't. J.A. doesn't. Ev. Harden's made it a little bit further.
Harden's made it to the conference finals.
Yeah.
At least. Schroeder's a champion, isn't he?
If not, I feel like he's got to have played. Thomas
Played
Bryant
for 75 teams. Thomas Bryant was in the finals last year.
and that's what I was.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Like he has some. Larry Nance has been all over the league, but my biggest pushback: we don't have LeBron, and we don't have some of.
No, I mean
the
that's fair, but
Schroeder, I would assume does because he was on the 2021 Lakers.
So he would not.
yeah, because that was in 1920. That was the bubble.
Yeah.
Lakers.
My bad.
I mean, he's been a million places. I feel he's at
I
least
mean,
played in the finals.
Even if he hasn't played in the finals, he's made runs in the playoffs.
Right.
All right, I'll put my phone down. I was just double checking Schroeder. But yeah, lastly, WBC coming up here in a little bit. Might actually be about to be first pitch now. Semifinals: USA versus Dominican Republic. Dano, Skeens versus Severino. What's your thoughts on tonight's game?
Severino isn't scary. He's very up and down. Hopefully down today. I'm more concerned about it being a home game for the
Ooh.
DR,
Hello.
just because, I don't know if you guys saw like the atmosphere last night between Venezuela and Japan. That looked like that was a party. And DR is not far from Miami, and as we know, Miami's not really full of great baseball fans. So it's very easy to travel from DR to Miami, but I'm more concerned about it being the home game for the DR. The lineup I think is 3 for
Can I see that,
27.
No, I'm good.
No, let me see.
Can you guys just keep in your fucking pants for one goddamn second?
No, let me see.
That's him.
It's literally I'm trying to talk fucking baseball, and there's hello.
What are you guys? I'm talking about the spread for the game tonight.
No, you weren't. Yeah, I was curious if they had it in Miami. I understand, there's Texas, there's Florida, and then there's maybe SoCal that you can have the final in. But
Well, there's only the stadiums are pre-selected. It's not like
well, no, I get that. I just mean like they could have been like, hey, Dodger Stadium, you want to host a final or something like that. But no,
I mean that would have been good for Japan. That's half their fucking team lives there.
yeah,
So
exactly. But yeah,
Us Dodger dogs.
USA wins tonight. I don't know if you brought it up yet, but the lineup that Dominican Republic has is not
3 for 17 against Skeens.
their
You see-
career batting average against Skeens is not great. Like
You see, Ricario's joining Italy for the semis.
Rocchio?
Yeah, what I say?
Rocario.
I did, didn't I?
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you see that?
you can talk your pickup against Italy. They're in the semis.
I mean, I've just been saying, anyone that would fucking listen, Italy was going to make a run. I was called crazy.
I don't think it's
Somebody picked them to not even make it out of the group play.
Okay.
Just saying. I mean, my final was still alive. I said U.S. Italy in the final.
Who'd you take to win?
U.S.
Homer.
Well, I mean, also Italy, it'll be a revenge game, I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Because tomorrow
I would
tomorrow
be
night
curious.
Italy faces Venezuela, of course.
I would be curious who pitches.
Scooble.
No, he's off the roster.
Is he?
For US.
He's going to be. So I did see he's going
I thought
to be. He's going to be in the dugout tonight, but he's off the roster.
Oh, okay. All right. Maybe that's what I saw.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to be in uniform, but he's not. He can't play.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know.
What a.
But yeah, so
That might be the dumbest shit I've ever heard of. And I have to
I mean,
listen to YouTube
listen,
jackasses.
listen.
going,
Well, go support your team. Put a USA jacket on, like the
Yeah.
whole fucking uniform. What are you doing?
I guess like baseball pants are kind of stretchy, right?
Yeah.
But like,
I mean, I guess Tito never really wears his jersey underneath his
he always wears
his
like,
pullover.
yeah,
Yeah,
he always wears the
do something like
polo.
that.
Yeah.
What are you doing in full fucking uniform? Anyway,
He's wearing a cup too.
anyway, but yeah, I don't know. It's,
Now, that would be uncomfortable.
I did see Skeens going. I think it was 80 to 85 or 75 to 80 pitches. I can't remember. Hopefully, you can just get through them quick.
Just go 5 strong innings, 6 strong innings. You can line up the bullpen, right?
I mean, still Mark DeRosa we're talking about here. I might try to. I don't know. They need a new manager for the next WBC. That's all I know.
Maybe Tito.
Literally anybody.
Tito would be a great pick.
The guy didn't even. The guy thought
He
that
blows up people's arms before the season starts.
the guy started.
He's using the starting pitcher in the championship for the whole. He has him throw a complete game.
Well, to limit 90 pitches, I think, in the championship.
Oh, my apologies. Step on my joke for this one.
Anywho, do you guys have anything else you want to touch on? Should be a great NCAA tournament. Obviously, we were just at the MAC tournament. That was a great time.
Always.
Always a great time. Appreciative to Jeremy and the MAC conference, of course. Thank you guys. And thank you to all who watched, commented. Thank you, Tito. Thank you, Kyle. I think Haley's out there keeping an eye on someone. But yeah,
Y'all piss me off, man.
Well, why
side us off, buddy.
Why are you loving me into that? Remember, folks, I'm Super Bartenders servers. If you see us out in the wild, buy me and Dan a shot. Josh really being a dick right now, so see you guys later.
All right, thank you all.